Hello everyone, hope you all are really doing very well. So quickly everyone, let me know, am I clearly audible and visible? All right, thank you everyone for the confirmation. So without any further more ado, let's continue this wonderful chapter, which is exponent and power. But before we move ahead, everyone, quickly let me tell you about the rules of the class. So, as you all are aware about the rules, but quickly let me tell you, everyone, if you are facing any problem, any question is not clear, just let me know. You can raise your hand, you can drop in the chat box. All right. And without any hesitation, you can ask multiple of times if anything is not clear. And I can understand both the languages, Hindi and English. So please, everyone, feel free to ask your doubt. Okay, and yes, avoid spamming in the chat box. Okay, so I think we all are ready. All right. So these are learning objectives of the class. All right, that we are going to discuss. So we are going to start with the introduction, and then we are going to see how should like read the exponential value, and then we are going to discuss few important laws of exponent, and then we have some really very interesting questions in form of quiz, and then we are going to summarize. All right, and yes. I'll also tell you, I'll give you a hint what we are going to have in the next class so that you can just think about the upcoming classes. All right, everyone. So, what is the exponent? Have you seen exponent in your daily life? If yes, just quickly let me know in the chat box where you have seen exponent. Almost you all are saying no. Okay, अगर आपने like if you have not seen currently, all right, have you seen exponent uh, in last few years या फिर आपने कहीं सुना हो आपकी exercise में notebook में हो? Have you seen anywhere the use of exponent? All right. Almost you all are saying no. But let me tell you, this is really, really very, you can say real life topic. You will be surprised to know after some time how it works and how it makes our life more easy. All right. So let's continue with this class. So you all are aware about planets, right? You know about lots of things about the planet. So here I have taken one planet. You are already aware about this planet. Yes. What is the name? It's already written Uranus, right? So this is really in a huge size. Okay. And mostly it is made by rock and ice. So I have written here a weight of this planet. Can you read? Can anyone read weight of this planet? Yes. All right, Alex, you can read the name of this planet in kg. Yes. Anyone? Ah, it's quite difficult, right? So if you have to read these type of bigger and complex number, so how will you read it? It's quite very, very difficult, right? But with the help of exponent, we can read in very easy way. So when you write the same data in exponent with the help of exponent, so you can just read it as 8.68 into 10 to the power 25 kg. Now it's really very easy, right? And even you won't be confused to remember the number of zero. It's very clear. There are 25 zero. All right. So I'm going to tell you about each and everything, how how to represent any bigger number in this way and the value which is written below. What is this? Each and everything we are going to discuss in a detail. So can you now see how useful this topic is, right? So with the help of power and exponent, you can deal a bigger number in very easy way. All right. You can make the complex number very simple. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, so that's why this topic, which is exponent, is really, really very important and play a huge role in your daily life. Okay, so what is the exponent? Now let me tell you the definition and how it looks. So when we multiply same number again and again, again and again, so you all have heard about the repeated addition, right? So what is a repeated addition? What is the standard form of the repeated addition? It's a multiplication, right? But what is the standard form of repeated multiplication? Now it is exponent. For example, if it's written, sorry, just a second. So for example, if it's written 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, correct? So it's a repeated addition, right? You can write 4 times 2, correct? You can write 4 times 2 or 2 times 4, but that will be wrong, right? Saying 2 times 4. Actually, 4 times is 2, right? So 4 times 2. This is correct, right? All right. But what if you have written 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? Then how many times you are multiplying 2 with itself? So now you can write repeated multiplication in terms of exponent. So the value that you are multiplying again and again, again and again, you have to write here. And the number of times that you are multiplying, you have to write in the top right side. Okay. So how many times you are multiplying 2 with itself? 4 times. So that gives you the value 2 to the power 4. होप आप सभी लोगों को ये चीज समझ में आ गई होगी. Is there any doubt, any confusion? So in the same way, if you are multiplying x into x into x into x into so on up to n times. So what you can say, what are you multiplying here? You are multiplying x, right? How many times? So the number of times is not given, that is given n, right? You are multiplying n times. So you can take n in the top right side corner. Is it clear? So this is how we can write the exponent value. And the complete value is called exponent value, or you can say exponential value. But here we have two parts, right? Just like when you just write any number in fraction form. So there are also parts of fraction, like the value which is written above the line, we call it something. The value which is written below the line, we call it denominator, right? They also have their own definition. What is numerator and what is denominator? In the same way, the upper value and the lower value, what we call them. So just look at here. So when we write any value in the top, right, it is called exponent. What does it called? Exponent. And the value which is written below, it is called base. And the complete value, you can also say exponential value, or you can also say exponent value. Correct. For example, if it's written 2 by 3, you can say it's a fractional value. In the same way, if anything is written in 2 raised to the power 5, and we can also read in different way. You can say 2 to the power 5, or you can say 2 raised to the power 5. All right. Or you can say 5 power over 2, right? Is it clear? So we can read in multiple way. Hope it's clear. So the value which is written below, it's called base, and the value which is written in the top, it's called power, or you can say exponent. All right, you can say exponent or you can say power. Hope it's clear, everyone. So here you can write 32 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and it gives you 32, right? So how many times you have to? 5 times. So you can write 2 to the power 5. Is that clear? So just look at here, everyone. Please do not forget to take the note of this slide where it's just the like standard form of exponent is written here. If any value is written in terms of x raised to the power n, so the value which is written here is called base, and the value which is written in the top, it's called power, or it's called exponent. Correct, everyone? Okay, everyone. So if all things are very clear till now what we have discussed, so let's solve this. A very cute question. Here it's written 5 to the power 4. Now you have to expand it. For example, it's written 3 to the power 3 times 4. What does it mean? 3 times 4. Now you can just expand it again, right? 3 times 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4. In the same way, it's 5 raised to the power 5. It means you have to multiply 5 4 times. So 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. And now you can just multiply 25 into 25. So basically it's 25 square. And you know that how we can find the square if any number is ending with 5. So write the square of this, which is 25, and multiply this number with its next number. 2 3s are 6. So 625. It means option C is the correct answer. Bingo, right, everyone? Hope it's clear. Okay. Now let's practice. Okay, few more things. So yes, for the previous one, option C was the correct answer. But as I said, all right, like it's very useful in real life. So now let's see exponential value in the chess game. All right. So you all know that number of squares in the chessboard. Yes, everyone, just let me know in the chat box. Very good, 64, right? You can also count the number of square 8 times 8, right? 8 in column and 8 in row, and that there are total 64. Now let me give you a challenge, and challenge is very interesting, everyone. So what you all can do right now, you can just bring some rice in a bowl, right? You can just bring it quickly. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Everyone just bring a bowl with a rice. Okay. Okay, done. All right, you all are here. And everyone, I'm pretty sure you are also ready with your chessboard, right? Done, everyone. And everyone or anyone, if you don't have chessboard, so simply what you can do, you can just draw 64 squares in a 4H sheet. Okay, randomly you can just draw it. Okay, no need to use like a ruler or scale. All right, normally you can just draw it. But I think you all have chessboard, right? So you can bring it quickly. Okay, that's great, everyone. So अभी आप लोगों को क्या करना है? You have to start, all right, from anywhere. You can start from top side. Okay, you can start from here. So what you have to do, you have to put one rice here, and in next block you have to double it every time. So सबसे पहले आपने one rice लिया, all right, then you can take double of it, which is 2. and then double of it, which is 4, and then double of it, which is 8, and then double of it, which is 16, and you have to keep doing this. Just do it, everyone. Yes, what will be the next? 32. So if it is coming 32, you have to put here 32 rice. So what do you think? In how many rice you can fill this chessboard? It will take lots of rice, right? Very good, everyone. But any idea? Can you give me the number? Okay. So have you observed one thing? Yes, definitely. All right. 1 kg, 5 kg. Okay. You will be surprised to know the real answer. Let me tell you. If you have to find the value in exponential, so what you can do, suppose just look at it. It is 1, right? And then it is 2. Okay. Then it is 4. So now instead of writing 4, you can write in the exponent. So what you can write? You can write 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 2, right? And here you can write 2 to the power 1. And after that, 4 twos are 8. So you can write 8 as a 2 to the power 3. Then 8 twos are 16. So 16 you can write 2 to the power 4 because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that gives you 2 to the power 4 and so on. So have you observed one thing? Like you are starting with 1, then in the second block you have 2 to the power 1 number of rice, then 2 to the power 2, then 2 to the power 3, then 2 to the power 4. Actually, you will know ahead, right? 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. You can remember right now, but I'll tell you, there is one law, all right, where when the power will be 0, always result will be 1. So instead of writing 1, you can consider as a 2 to the power 0, because I just told you 2 to the power 0 is 1, correct? There is a law, I'll tell you ahead, but for now you can just remember. So 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, and so on. If you will observe, so for example, in the fourth block, like T1, all right, uh wait, B1, all right, suppose this is the first block, B2, this is another block, B3, third block, B4, all right, and B5. Have you observed one thing? If you are considering number of rice in fifth block, so the power is 1 less. In the same way, if I'll take in nth block, right? So what will be the value? 2 to the power n minus 1. So there are 64 blocks. So in the last block, how many rice will be there? It will be in block number 64. The number of rice will be 2 to the power 64 minus 1, which is 2 to the power 63. But do you know the value of 2 to the power 63 is what? Let me show you in the next slide. So just look at here. First, just look at here this formula, which is very important. You can note in your copy. So the total number of rice in n square box is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. Directly, you can remember this formula. But you will be surprised to know this. Like 2 to the power 64, actually, this is minus 1 in a power, right? So don't be confused, please. This power is here. Okay. All right, this power is here. Wait. Okay, 6 to the power minus 1 is equal to this number of grains, which is almost 18 quintal grains. Or agar मैं एक grain, if I'll take the weight of one single grain, let's suppose it's almost 0.02 gram. So this will be the weight of the like rice. Is it clear? Which is almost 368 trillion kilogram rice. So this tiny chessboard will take this quantity of rice to fill it. And you know that it's far more than all the rice production on earth in many years. So you can now imagine, all right, how deeply it can hurt to anyone. Okay. So this was the really very interesting fact about the chessboard and about the exponent topic. Hope it's clear, everyone. But yes, still, it's a fun time, right? So now let's do another activity, paper fold activity. So this time, what you have to do, you have to just fold a paper, all right, one time, then again just fold it, then again fold it. So what will you observe? You will observe that after some time, after certain fold, you won't be able to again fold it. Can you tell me that number of fold? I think you all are already aware about this activity. Yes, that's great. almost 8 to 9 times, right? But maximum, I think, in one of the activity, they have taken some machine, all right, some press machine, and then they were able to fold it up to 12 times. That was really maximum. So you can try even with the 4A paper sheet, or you can try with the plastic sheet, which is in size of any football garden, all right, or football stadium, sorry. Is it clear? You will get the or maximum 12 to 13 number of holes, and after that it will be really very hard because the thickness will be really very high. Is it clear? But if I'll ask you randomly, when you fold paper 4 times, then how many layer will be there? Then how will you count it? So just look at it. In the first time, when you have taken one sheet, then the number of layer is just one, right? So you can write one as a 2 to the power 0. But in the second time, the number of layers are 2, all right, and then again you will fold it, correct? So there will be 4 layers, so 2 to the power 2, and then double of 4, there will be 8 layers, so you can write 8 as a 2 to the power 3, and again you can use the same formula to count here number of layers, which is 2 to the power n minus 1. So if I'll ask you in 10 layers how many, sorry, in 10 fold how many layers will be there, so you can say in 10 layers there will be 2 to the power 10 minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 9, and now you can just solve it, 2 to the power 9, and you will get your answer. Hope it's clear. So now here the data is increasing exponentially. So you all have heard about the compounded, all right. The value is increasing uh, according to compound interest, according to simple interest. But there is one more increasing way, which is called exponentially, where things double itself. And you will get also this scenario when bacteria, all right, multiple of times you have heard about this situation. Bacteria is increasing with the exponentially, with exponential value, right? And mostly you all have heard about during the COVID time, right, where like virus double itself, right? Like first it was 1, then 2, then 4, then 8, and so on. So whenever anything's double itself, it is called exponentially growth. Is it clear, everyone? And now it's time to try one question. So here we have taken a exponent value of negative to the like minus 7 to the power 3. So what will be the answer, everyone? You can just try it. Yes, very good, everyone. So you all have given the correct answer. Option B was the correct answer. Correct, everyone? Okay, this is another question. Which of the following is correct? Hmm. 3 to the power 4, 4 to the power 3, 3 to the power 4, 4 to the power 3. uh like 3 to the power 4 is less than 4 to the power 3, 3 to the power 4 is equal to 4 to the power 3, and or option D. Okay, everyone, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you this question as a homework question, so just try it and everyone reply in the next class. Okay, now it's time to discuss laws of exponent. So this is the first law of exponent, which is a to the power m, a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. But what is this? Let me tell you. Suppose if it's written 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2, or let's take 2 to the power 4. Then if you will solve it, so what you can write? You can write in expanded form like 2 to the power 3 as a 2 times 2 times 2. Okay. Then you can write 2 to the power 4. So you can write 2 to the power 4 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the power 4. And when you observe the complete row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many times you have 2 to the power 7? You have 2 to like 7 times 2 to the power 7, correct? But directly, if you will use this law, you can solve in just few seconds, right? So what you have to do, if the base are same and you are multiplying these two exponentially value, just add their numerator part, which is m plus n. Correct? So simply what you can do here, you can keep the base same and just add their power, which is 3 plus 4, 7. That's your answer. Okay, let's try one more question. For example, 5 to the power 9 into 5 to the power 2. So directly what you can write here, 5 to the power 9 plus 2, which is 11. Got it, everyone? This is how we can solve it with the help of these laws. So this is called product law. Why? Because we are multiplying two exponential value. So always remember in product, if base are same, so value we have to add. Correct, everyone? And let's try this question. 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 4, 3 to the power 8. There can be more than two terms. So base are same. So simply what you have to do, very good. Almost you all have given the correct answer. Just add their power, 2 plus 4 plus 8. So what will you get? 2 to the power, sorry, 3 to the power 14. Simple. So option C was the correct answer. Next, we are coming on the point. exponent law. Just wait for a second, everyone. Okay, everyone. So the next law is quotient law. What is the quotient law? It means we are dividing something. When we divide one exponential value with another exponential value is called quotient law. But again, here you can use quotient law when the denominators are same. Just look at it. For example, if it's written 3 to the power 4 and it's written 3 to the power 2. So if you will solve this question by using the expanded form, so you can write 3 to the power 4 as a 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And then you can write the denominator part as 3 times 3. So this 3 will be cancelled out. This 3 will be cancelled out. And you are left with 3 times 3, which is 9. Or you can say 3 square. But with the help of this formula, you can write within a second. Let's see. If base are same, so subtract smaller power from the bigger power. All right. So base are same. So just remove this 2 from this 4. So what will be the answer? 3 to the power 4 minus 2, which is 3 to the power 2. You are getting direct the same answer. So this shows that without using the law, the expression involves more calculation. But if you will use all these laws, all right, it will really will be very easy to solve these type of problems. So this was the second law of exponent. But there are few more laws, everyone, that we are going to see in the next class. So let's see quickly one question. If it's written 10 to the power 15 divided by 10 to the power 7, quickly tell me the answer. What will be the answer, everyone? Oh, that's great, everyone. So simply you can say 10 to the power 15 divided by 10 to the power 7. So you can just subtract 7 from 15 and you will get 10 to the power 8. So option B is the correct answer. All right, everyone. So what we have discussed till now, we have discussed about two laws, and this is the third law, which is called power of power law. When you have power over power, for example, it's written 5 to the power 2 whole power 3. And here you also have divided by 5 to the power 3. But I'm just coming on this portion. First, let's understand this value. If you have power to the power, so what you can do first, you can simplify 5 square as a 5 into 5, correct, in a bracket. 5 into 5 and whole power is still 3. Then again, you can write 5 into 2 into 5 into 2 because whole power is 3. And then again 5 into 2. And now you can write 5 together, 5 into 5 into 5. And you can write 2 together, 2 into 2 into 2. And then you can write 5 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 3. This is how you can just do it. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Here, actually, it's not 5 into 2. It's 5 into 5. I'm sorry. I got confused. Wait. Okay. Actually, it's 5 square, right? So that's not 5 into 2, 5 into 5 whole power 3. So what you can write here, you can write 5 times 5 into 5 times 5 into 5 times 5. And now overall, how many times you have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can write 5 to the power 6. This is the simple way. All right. And now let's see the smart way by using this law. So where when you have power to the power, simply just multiply. So it was 5 to the power 2 whole power 3. Correct. So simply what you can do, you can multiply this power with this. So 5 to the power 6, you are getting the same answer. That's your answer. Is it clear, everyone? So these were three important law. Got it, everyone? Okay. So now it's time to move ahead. But before we move ahead, I just want to give you one homework question. So this is the homework question. You have to solve it. All right. And in the next class, you have to reply. So let's see how many of you can solve this question. And now it's time to summarize what we did in this class, right? So we have discussed about the exponent, then we have discussed about the introduction and some key concept, right? Where we have discussed about, and after that we have discussed about the laws of exponent, and we have discussed three type of laws in this class: product law, quotient law, power of law. And there are a few more laws that we are going to discuss in the next class. Okay. And in key concept, we have discussed important parts of the exponential value. What is the base, what is the exponent, and what is the power? So basically exponent and power are the same thing, and the complete value is called exponential value. Okay, everyone. All right. So sometime you will get a question like the number of like population is increasing, all right, exponentially. Means first year it was 10,000, then next year it doubled, then again doubled. So after 10 years, what will be the population of that village? So these type of questions you can get related with this topic, and even we are going to solve these type of problems in the next class. Okay, everyone. And in the next class, I'm also going to reveal how we can convert these type of bigger number in exponent, right? What is the exactly the way to convert these type of value in like 8.68, how this decimal came, all these small things I'm going to reveal in the next class. So please everyone, do not forget to join the next class on a time. And how was the session? Do not forget to share your feedback. All right, so this was all about this class, and everyone, see you soon in the next class. Till then, keep learning, take care, bye bye everyone.